good, everybody? This is Tickle with Music ID TV, your home for B2B music news. So it is official. Spotify has finally gone public. They are now publicly traded on the New York Stock Exchange. This happened on April 3rd of 2018. And now you can purchase Spotify stock at about $140. It premiered at $160. So it's already dropped since it's premiered on the New York Stock Exchange. No, premiere is the right word, but since it's gone public on the New York Stock Exchange, and by the time I'm filming this video. So who knows if it's going to go up or down from here. Interestingly enough, somebody decided to cash in on this very early at that $160 per share price, which was Sony Music, yielding about $250 million in profits from their initial investment in Spotify. That's really good for Sony Music because Spotify stock may or may not get back up to that $160. Interestingly enough, Music Business Worldwide did a breakdown of how this could affect artists because, like we know, some of these major labels have said they will pay out their profits from Spotify equity to their artists. So the hypothetical breakdown kind of puts it in the concept of if you have all these labels together, they would make a total of about $3.3 billion. A digital royalty rate of 18 or 19% is what the artist may be entitled to. That's a digital royalty rate, not necessarily a streaming rate, because we don't necessarily know exactly what that is for all artists. They will be entitled to about 18 to 19%. These labels are saying they're going to pay the net gain. The net gain meaning not everything we bring in, but once we pay our bills, you get your check. So that may not be what these calculations are based off of, but let's just go off the calculations. So let's say this $3.3 billion, you got 18% of that. That will break down to about $400 million that artists will be entitled to from these major labels. These are major label artists, not just you and I who may not be signed to major labels. So Daniel X said that there's about 22,000 artists who are the top tier paid Spotify streaming. So with that being said, that means about these 22,000 people would get about $18,000 each from this $400 million potential payout if they were being paid equally, which we know that probably won't be the case. There will be some artists who might get the lion's share of this payout, but $18,000. I don't know. Music Business Worldwide said it's not a small number. To me, it is a very small number, even if that was each. And I know a lot of artists aren't going to get that $18,000. They may get something below even 10. It might even be 500 bucks or so. You might get a check like that. So it may not be crazy, but it's interesting to see that labels will at least try and pay you something. Who knows what that something is, whether it's crumbs or a good chunk of the profits. But let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you excited to see Spotify has gone public? Will you be buying some stock? I said I would buy a share, didn't buy when it first came out because I figured the stock price would drop. I'm gonna watch it for a while before I purchase. If I purchase, it would only be for the channel. Beyond that, be sure to share with a friend, like, and subscribe for more videos. Don't be afraid to hit the notification button so you can stay informed. Join the sub club. We are posting 4 news videos per week. Once again, my name is Tickle with Music ID TV, your home for B2B music news. People chasing the bag. Chasing the bag cause ain't nothing for free. Chasing the bag like we run from police. Hot up in sack, I still come with the heat. She want me to make her a mother to be. Knew I'd be special since I was like 5. No one could tell me that I cannot fly. Where I'm from, people just like to get high. More that I struggle though.